Are you a first-time home buyer that worries that buying a home is too much of a financial risk? Because if you are, you're not alone. For a lot of first-time buyers in Colorado Springs, renting feels safer. It feels simpler. You know what the payment is. You don't have to think about repairs, and you can tell yourself, I'll buy later when I feel more ready. But here's the part most people don't slow down long enough to compare. Renting and buying both come with risk. They're just different kinds of risk. So today, we're going to compare the best risk for the best reward if you're a first-time home buyer trying to decide whether to keep renting or start moving toward owning a home in Colorado Springs. And by the end, you should have a clearer understanding of what you're really choosing between, not just rent versus mortgage, not just easy versus hard, but short-term comfort versus long-term ownership. The first option is continuing to rent. And for some people, renting really is the right choice for a season. Renting is best for you if your life is uncertain, your job situation is changing, you may move soon, or you simply don't have enough financial margin yet to handle the responsibility that comes with owning a home. The biggest benefit of renting is flexibility. You can usually move at the end of your lease. You don't have to sell a property. You don't have to think about market timing. And when something major breaks, you can call the landlord instead of paying for it yourself. That simplicity has value. But the trade-off is that rent gives you shelter without ownership. If you're paying around $30,000 a year in rent, that money is giving you a roof over your head, but it's not building equity for you. Someone will always rent, and someone will gladly allow you to pay off their mortgage. That may sound direct, but it is important to understand the reality. Renting may feel less risky because it is familiar, but over time, the risk is that you spend year after year making payments without building an asset that belongs to you. The second option is buying your first home. Buying is best for you if you're ready for stability. You plan to stay in the area long enough for ownership to make sense, and you want your monthly housing payment to start contributing toward your own long-term financial picture. The biggest benefit of buying is that your home can become part of your investment portfolio, not overnight, not without responsibility, but over time, home ownership can become one of the most significant assets many families build. The trade-off is that buying asks more from you up front. There's paperwork, there's loan decisions, there's inspections, there's closing costs, there's the reality that when something breaks, it's now your responsibility. That's why first-time buyers often feel overwhelmed. They're not just buying a house, they're stepping into a bigger financial commitment than they have ever made before. And that deserves to be taken seriously. But bigger commitment does not automatically mean a bad decision. It means you need clarity before you move. If this raises questions about your situation, feel free to contact us at 719-258-1943. Or there's a link in the description where you can get clarity and ask us directly. The third option is waiting until you feel completely ready. And this one is tricky. Waiting is best for you if you genuinely need to improve your credit, save money, reduce debt, or stabilize your income. In those situations, waiting can be wise, but waiting becomes risky when it's really just fear dressed up as planning. A lot of first-time buyers say, I'll buy when I feel ready. But readiness does not always show up as confidence. Sometimes readiness shows up as having the right information, the right budget, the right plan, and the right people helping you understand the steps. The benefit of waiting is that you may feel more comfortable in the short term. The trade-off is that the market does not pause while you wait. Rent can continue rising. Home prices can move. Interest rates can shift. And the money you keep paying toward rent continues going toward someone else's asset. That does not mean you should rush. It means you should be honest about whether waiting is protecting you or costing you. The fourth option is buying below your maximum comfort level. This is often the best risk for reward option for nervous first-time buyers. Instead of trying to buy the biggest or the nicest home the lender says you can afford, you focus on the payment that still lets you live your life. This is best for buyers who want ownership but do not want to feel house poor. The benefit is that you can begin building equity while still protecting your monthly breathing room. The trade-off is that your first home may not be perfect. It may not have every finish you want. It may not be in your dream neighborhood. It may not be the forever home. But for many first-time buyers, the first home is not supposed to be the final home. It is the home that gets you out of renting, gives you stability, and starts building your foundation. This is a very different way to look at the decision. Instead of asking, can I afford my dream home? Ask, what home helps me take the next smart step without overextending myself? That's where a lot of first-time buyers find clarity, because the goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is to stop guessing and make a decision that matches your life. So which option has the best risk for the best reward? If you need flexibility or your finances are not ready, renting may be the right short-term risk. If you're financially stable, plan to stay in Colorado Springs, and want your housing payment to start working for your future, buying may offer the stronger long-term reward. If you're waiting because you have a clear plan, that can be smart. But if you're waiting only because the decision feels intimidating, then the bigger risk may be staying stuck. And if buying feels scary, but you're ready for ownership, the best middle ground may be buying a home that fits your real budget instead of stretching to the top of your approval. That's usually where first-time buyers make the healthiest decision, not by avoiding risk completely, but by choosing the risk they understand and can manage, because there is no zero risk option. Renting has risk, buying has risk, waiting has risk. The key is knowing which risk actually moves you closer to the life you want. If this was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. And check out the next video. It builds on what we just talked about and will help you take the right next step.